Okay, so this is the new lathe. It's a TOS SN40C. I believe it's either late 80s, early 90s. The serial number should confirm. It's still on the trailer at the minute. We literally picked it up today. It's probably about 5 horsepower spindle motor. It's about 2.5, 2 3/4 inches up the spindle, I would say. I would say 2.5 inches up the spindle probably. Does metric, inch, module and DP pitches, which is very useful. Both my other lathes are either metric or imperial. Has an Accurite DRO, which I've taken off for travel. Has a shadow graph. Again, I've took that off and I don't think that'll be going back on. It's a DIN style chuck, as far as I know, like a DIN taper, which is like a European taper. I've got 4 chucks for it, 2 3 jaws, 2 4 jaws. 2 of the chucks, one of the 3 jaws, one of the 4 jaws are Bison, and they're like new. So like both the 4 jaws are Bison and they're like new. The carriage does need some work. I'm not sure what this is, but this does move in and out. I think that's a plunger for oil. Not too sure, I need to check the manual. Obviously, a bolt has been snapped off in the end of the carriage, cross slide there. We've got a nut and a washer holding the gib in there on the cross slide, which isn't ideal. Interesting, this lathe, it's got stops for the cross slide, which is quite interesting. Rapids on both axes there, which is engaged with these broken handles, which have been smashed for some time. Basically, I know the company where this lathe came from, and it's quite lucky it's still in the condition it is, because it wasn't very well cared for. No coolant on the machine, but it has a chip tray which is still full of chips. We could hook coolant up, wouldn't be very difficult. It's got some emergency stops. I'm not sure if they're working. I need to check that. We need to change the backsplash, because I don't mind it being the mesh, but I cannot have that digital scale sticking out that far out the back of the machine. It's just too much space lost. If we remove the backsplash and move the scale onto the side of the carriage, we should end up gaining about 10 to 12 inches behind the machine, which will be a massive help. And also, they've used like a bottom die out of a press brake to mount a flimsy metal backsplash on. So that's going to come off and be modified. If we do keep a splashback, then it'll be changed for a solid one. So, like I say, I haven't had it off the machine yet, because it's a bit too difficult to get in the workshop at the minute. We've got to make some space. Haven't got any change gears, haven't got any steadies, which is a shame, but I did get a lot of tooling that sort of makes up for it.